Okay, welcome to the first sort of intermediate trick. We are going to do the BT8B, otherwise known as behind the 8 ball. I should have done the full name first. But we're going to do two tricks actually, behind the 8 ball and Helix. And they're usually done together, and you'll soon see why. There are other intermediate tricks that if you find this a little hard that you can learn, like there's the full twirl. I might make a video on that later, but first we're going to do the BT8B. You're going to be in the open position. So you learned a basic opening. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to hold the safe handle. We're going to only be holding the safe handle. And we're going to have the spine of the blade come towards our index finger like we're doing a 0G chaplain. If you can't do 0G chaplains, that's okay. I can't really either. But we're going to do it like we're starting a 0G chaplain. And we're going to do one full rotation like this. And we're going to do an OK sign. And we're going to catch the safe handle. So it's going to look like... Actually, here's what it looks like. That's the behind the 8 ball. So we're going to start, again, spine coming towards us. We're going to do one rotation and do an OK sign like this. And then when it comes over here, we catch it with our thumb and index finger. Or just our thumb against our palm. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to have the spine coming at us again. But this time, instead of our index finger facing downward, catch it like this. We're going to use this OK sign. And now, the spine is coming towards our thumb going upward. So this time, it's going to roll over, and we're going to catch the safe handle again. We're going to do another OK sign. We're going to catch this. So, to start again, 0G chaplain, catch with the OK sign. Thumb chaplain, catch with the OK sign. And here, what we're going to do is we're going to actually kind of roll it towards us. This is, again, really slowly. We're going to kind of have it so that while we do this OK sign, we're going to bring our wrist over, and now we're going to have the back of the bite handle. Instead of the spine of the blade coming towards us, we're going to have the back of the bite side handle. And we're going to do a thumb rollover. We're going to catch the bite side handle and do a wrist pass. I know that's a lot. Again, fast, looks like this. Oh, that was kind of sloppy, but again, slowly, 0G, index finger side down, OK symbol. We're going to do another rollover, OK symbol, catch it here, and then we're going to have our palm come down with the back of the bite side handle come towards us. Roll it over, catch it, it should be facing downward, and then a wrist pass. Eventually, it's going to get smoother and smoother. This is tricky. And I will admit, this is one of the hardest tricks to learn because by the time that you're trying to attempt this, you don't have as much of super tight fundamentals. There are much harder tricks than this, but learning this one is really difficult. So if you struggle with this, that's okay. I also don't recommend you watch the wired video because the wired video goes forwards and backwards, and that's very confusing. Sorry, Corbin. So, okay, catch, close. So it's kind of multiple steps there. But again, it's going to be smoothed out. Eventually, I will say the only one that actually feels like a real catch is, while you can do these two fluidly, you do kind of need to actually catch this one here between your thumb and I guess the side of your knuckle. And that one's the only one that actually you really catch when you're in this first part. Fuck! That's the only one that you really need to catch when you're in this first part. But between these two, it's pretty smooth here. And then you close it out like that. Alrighty. Next, we're going to learn the Helix. I'm going to start on the safe side again. But instead of doing our finger downward, our index finger downward towards the spine of the blade, we're going to do our index finger down towards the pivot in between the bite and safe handle. It's going to be similar. We're going to do an OK sign. We're going to catch it here. And then we're going to do the thumb rollover here and close. It's sort of like the BT8B, but it's a little easier, arguably, because it's fewer things. It's only 2 instead of like 3 parts. Sorry. Alrighty. So if I'm starting on the safe handle, catch it, OK sign, roll over the thumb, catch it, wrist pass. All right, faster. It looks like this. And yeah, if you got the BT8B down, the Helix will come much easier. And what's really, really cool about these two tricks is they actually combo into each other. And so I was starting the Helix on the safe side, but you can also start on the bite side because you're doing it on the pivot. And you don't need to do a wrist pass on this one because you're on the safe side when you close. So again, if you're starting on the bite side, okay, catch here, roll it over your thumb, and close. So faster, it looks like this. And what's really cool is that it can combo into each other. So the behind the 8-ball, you start it, and when you're here, oh, you just stick your finger here downwards. And now you're back on the safe handle. And that's a combo. That's a behind the 8-ball into the Helix. Again, finger here when you're at the end of the BT8B, Helix. And without that stop, it looks like this. All right, and if you get really good, you can start doing it a lot faster. And you can sometimes learn how to combo into it, because all you need really is you just need to be into the open position. So you want to do like a fan, and then a twirl. You can then go into the behind the 8-ball, which always comfortably goes into Helix. You don't have to Helix afterwards, but it's nice. Also, what's cool is the Helix, you don't even need the behind the 8-ball. The Helix can just combo into the Helix, can just combo into Helix, so on and so forth. So you can just do Helixes into Helixes forever if you want. It's pretty fun, and it's really satisfying. It's honestly one of the coolest tricks that looks pretty damn flashy. It's very satisfying to do, and when you learn it, it's like it feels really good, and you're doing really cool tricks all of a sudden. So this is one of the hardest tricks to learn again. Not the hardest tricks to do, but when you're first learning it, your fundamentals are going to be a little rockier. I couldn't do this sort of noodling around when I first started out, and that's a lot more fluid now. But yeah, just stick with it. Hopefully this tutorial helped. I had to watch multiple tutorials to learn from myself. Oh, now I'm just doing things that I didn't even teach. But yeah. Well, that was the worst fucking Z choker. But yeah, there are a lot of tricks. I don't know if I'm going to go through all of them, but I definitely wanted to do the BT8B because I found myself trying to teach people via a group chat and doing really shitty hand cam like this. And so hopefully this video is helpful, especially because I have 2 different color handles and a very distinct comb blade. If you found this helpful, please like it, share it with your friends, and let me know. Yeah, subscribe for more. If you want me to teach you another trick, let me know. I could probably do like the full twirl. I can maybe do the Z choker into the ice pick catch. Maybe. That one's a little hard to teach. And maybe I can teach ladders. But yeah, that's kind of the, that's it for now.